It's been 6 years since I tore apart the life of the only man who truly loved me. Back then, I was 28, married to David, a quiet, brilliant, deeply kind man. He wasn't flashy, not overly romantic, but he was safe, loyal, steady. The kind of man who folds your laundry without being asked, who makes your coffee just right every morning, who remembers your mom's birthday better than you do. But I was selfish. I confused his steadiness for boredom. I thought I needed more. Enter my boss, charming, rich, confident, and constantly flirting. I ignored the signs at first, but I liked the attention. It was flattering, addicting even. Somewhere along the line, flirting turned into drinks, and drinks turned into nights I can never take back. It wasn't even love. It was lust, ego, and a craving to feel desired. I told myself David would never find out, that it was a phase. But secrets like that have a way of bleeding through the cracks. One evening, I came home and found him sitting at the dining table with my phone in his hand. I'll never forget the look on his face. He wasn't angry. He was hollow, as if something inside him had quietly died. He didn't yell, didn't cry. He just asked, why? I didn't have a good answer. He packed a bag and left that night. No drama, no begging, just silence. I thought he might come back. He didn't. A month later, I got divorce papers. He never even asked for anything, not the apartment, not the car, not a single piece of furniture. It was as if he wanted to erase me completely. The affair didn't last, by the way. My boss moved on to someone else within months. Turns out, I was just another thrill for him. I lost everything for absolutely nothing. The years dragged on. I moved cities, changed jobs, even tried therapy. But the guilt stayed. The shame stayed. And so did the memory of the man I broke. Last week, I saw him again. I was in a bookstore, of all places, just wandering through fiction when I heard someone laugh. That laugh, soft, deep, unmistakably David's. I turned, and there he was, standing by the biography section, holding a little girl's hand. She looked about 4, had his eyes. A woman came up behind them, beautiful and warm-looking, and touched his arm. He smiled at her the same way he used to smile at me. They looked like a postcard, a life rebuilt, a life I was no longer a part of. As they passed my aisle, the little girl dropped her teddy bear right at my feet. I instinctively bent down to pick it up. As I handed it to her, David looked up, his gaze catching mine. His smile faltered, just for an instant, a flicker of something unreadable in his eyes. Then, quietly, almost a whisper, he said, "Are you happy, Sarah?" He didn't wait for an answer, didn't break eye contact for more than a second, before the woman took his arm and they continued on their way. I didn't speak to him, couldn't. I just stood there, the question hanging in the air, heart pounding, throat dry. Then I left. I don't know why I'm writing this. Maybe because I never apologized. Maybe because I've carried this story alone for so long. Maybe because some part of me still hopes he's okay. He looked happy. He is happy. And that has to be enough for me. It's too late to ask for forgiveness, but it's not too late to admit I was wrong. I was weak. I was ungrateful.